Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So I'm going to be continuing the quest of Amana Agama, Dev Delver Chapter. It wants me to enter this hole here in the ground to the underground ruins. And there might be a Dendroculus somewhere near here. I'm not entirely sure though. There's that. Should I go down deeper though? I don't think so. Before I get over to that story point, though, I also wanted to point out something else. They added a new timed event. I have 3 timed events I haven't even touched yet. With this one running out in the next 3 days or so. So hopefully I can get that one done before it completely runs out. And there is the teleporter that I've been looking for. So they want me to go all the way over there. Is there anything in here? There is a puzzle down here related to Pyro. Okay, Diluc, light these up. Nah, you know what? I'll just use his elemental first. Are you telling me there's no puzzle related to that? That sucks. I'll switch back over to Venti then. Oh, it's gonna go further down, isn't it? I did not intend for that to happen. I'll go as far as the Sealy goes and then turn back. Although it may dead end. Nope, it's going to open up into another area. Wow. Unless this area is like really, really small, then I wouldn't go any further. And it doesn't look small to me, so...
Stone is another man's gem.
Let's stop messing around and go back to where the quest marker is, which is in that tunnel up there. It's Abyss Mages. I knew the Abyss Order had a hand in it. Huh. There we go. That should get rid of both of them, right? Well, almost. And if Paimon said anything else, I didn't catch it. But I do know that I need to go further into that tunnel right there. Was there anything really obvious in this area? I don't think so, but just want to make sure. Okay. Into this tunnel we go. May as well collect these along the way. I think that they restore your stamina. Yeah, they do. The little flower things. I thought I saw... Oh, never mind. It must have been something like that. I thought I saw like a button prompt for examining like a scroll or something, you know. What in the world? Oh. Well, there's something inside of it. No idea what it is though yet. The glowing thing in there must be the Ruined Golem's Chaos Core. You know, the one Jazari talked about. It's sealed by branches and vines, but something seems to be flowing out of it. Oh, it's the filthy stuff. Archon can feel it. This is what made the forest sick. Ah, some Abyss Mages seem to be up to something around those big branches. This can't be good. Paimon remembers Jazari said that the core seal had been damaged. Maybe these Abyss Mages had something to do with it. Anyway, you should go and find a place to hide, Archon. Let's stop them. Okay. So they want me to defeat the Abyss Mages in here. Okay, let's get rid of these guys first. One of them is a cryo type, which isn't good for me, but I think I can figure out how to do this. If I do this... Yep, that's what I thought. I got rid of the cryo-type shield. Take flight. Looks like the power of the branches are restoring, so Abyss Mages did have something to do with it. Let's get rid of the rest of the Abyss Mages. I think that's what it said. Kinda hard to keep up with Paimon sometimes when she's talking like that. I think I can go up this way first. There might be something in this cave here. Although it kind of goes away from where I intended to go. Oh, it's blocked. I don't think I can get through that way just yet. Probably need to do a Sealy puzzle or something to remove those vines. And there's the golem core. Let's get rid of these guys. Another cryo and electro. Darn it. Here, I think if I do this correctly, the electro type will get... unfortunately that wasn't the case.
My apologies.
Okay, I'll get rid of the electro first. There we go. And then worry about this cryo type. Darn you.
Wouldn't gliding be...
I think I can get rid of this shield
We'll
now.
have order.
Yeah. And now he's easy to defeat because I can attack him finally. There we go. Removed another one of those things. Oh, weird how the camera did that. Okay, the final one is all the way over there. I have a feeling that they wanted me to get that one over there first. This is a really big room. I don't know if I want to explore it in this video. Anyways, it's a good thing that there's this guy right here to deal with. I prefer to deal with Hydra types instead of Cryo. Now the Abyss Order won't be able to destroy the seal on the core, but the filthy things are still coming out of it. Let's take a closer look. I have a feeling I have to go back up to that one area where I was at before where I could see it easily. Yeah, in fact, now I'm positive that that's the case. The device is constantly extracting all that energy. This is kind of creepy. So what do they want me to do? Do they want me to head inside? I think that's what they wanted me to do. Yeah. Oh, lovely. Okay.
Behold!
Ignorant ones, we seek not to claim that which is of the earth, blah blah blah. Did I just stop him from talking by freezing him? That's kind of funny. I mean, they are talking at the bottom there, but, you know, his voice stopped. I think I did it again.
Shine, solidify.
Here, take this.
My apologies.
He's getting frozen and unfrozen constantly.
By holy proclamation.
There we go.
Stabilize.
Of regulation.
Take flight.
Now I should be able to do this.
Set you free.
Allow me.
Hear ye the word of joy. Grace
My
be
apologies.
upon you.
A little bit more, and I'll win.
And hope endure.
Well, so we got rid of that weird bad guy. Quick, we should find a way to get back up there and turn that strange device on. Yeah, it should be fairly easy to get up there. Here we are. Back again. Now what do we do? Turn off the device? Okay. For a second there, I was afraid it was going to explode. We finally turn that device off. The forest is finally free of further harm. The forest's illness will slowly take a turn for the better, right? Is that all you have to say, Paimon? Okay, so where do we gotta go now? Somewhere this way? Yeah, up here through this tunnel. The one that I didn't want to explore before. Talk to Archon. Okay, so... Oh! It's not the one that I didn't want to explore before, but it's the one that had the little vines keeping you from going any further that I thought required a... what's it called? Get through. A Sealy puzzle. It's been so long since Paimon took in some fresh, clean air. Let's go tell Archon the good news. So all the way up there. It's finally over. Well, it was a long journey, wasn't it? Let's tell the story to Jazari, or let's tell this story to Grandpa Ryan John. Either way, I mean, I guess Grandpa Ryan John, yeah. Oh yeah, and Grandpa Ryan John will say, what an interesting story. Who'd know that we actually saved the forest? Anyway, we don't know what Marana's avatar has to do with the Abyss Order yet, but it's a good thing that we cured the forest illness all the same. Thank you for helping Arariken. You're welcome, Arariken. So, what do you plan to do next, Arariken? Arariken will celebrate Festival Utsava, but Arariken worries about the forest illness. There's a chance that the bad things that made the forest sick will come back. Arariken needs to guard the forest. So Arariken will come back here after Festival Utsava. Wow, Aranara really do have tough jobs. If you ever need any help, Arariken, please be sure to come to us. Okay, Arariken will. Hehe, take care of yourself. We'll see each other soon. Cool. And I just got a trophy for that. That's interesting. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue on with the Archon quest. And it wants me to go to the Sanctuary of Surasthana, where Nahida is being held. Here we are. And we just got to enter this door here. So let's go inside. So this is, yeah, the room where she's being held. Well, no longer. That said, I am expecting the Balladeer to show up somewhere.
Should I say it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body.
We finally meet Nahida. I wonder why her voice sounds so weird.
Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize. During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
Don't worry about it. You've also helped us a lot. You deserve to be free.
Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends! Thanks, you two. Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body. It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. My concept of self has become so clear. But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling.
The Academia's God Creation Plan, saving Irminsul.
This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world. It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out. There's one more thing. What is it? For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay. Ah! Wow! That's the spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you! I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
This is knowledge that only you yourself could have discovered.
Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the Academia is with their God Creation Plan. We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it. First things first, I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon.
Huh.
After all, the Academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukadevata's trust. This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparations. If we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
Oh, we're outside.
Might as well prepare for a fight. When we're done, we can take a walk around. After all, we missed out on a lot of stuff when we were locked up.
Huh. Okay. This is something I have to check very fast. Where the boat of consciousness lies, it says. Can I now do this quest? Just out of curiosity. Nope, I still have to complete the quest that I'm currently on, okay. So they want me to wait until 1600 hours and find Nahida in the Sanctuary of Sarasthana. So I'll just stay here and change the time. Okay, now I can enter and talk to her.
How's it going, Nahida? I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete. Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you.
What is it?
Huh? What's this little floaty thingy? It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations. Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon! We're both small things that float! Oh, all the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore!
Are you actually upset? It looks completely different from you.
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend. You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you.
Huh.
I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you. Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier. By the way, there's something I need to confess. Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting. You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support.
Don't worry, fighting is my forte.
I'm glad I can rely on you. So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right. I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's skip to it.
Oh, we get to actually explore this place? So, is this the exit? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I doubt that there's a... Whoa, I don't know if you can fall off the... You can fall off the edges here. I was about to say I don't know if you can, but... Anyways, I also don't know if there are going to be any treasure chests in here. I doubt it, but I can still check anyways, just to be sure. Huh. This is the area where Nahida was being held. And this is the exit over here. But, yeah, I don't think that there are any treasure chests in here. So let's go through this door, like they want us to. The Deus Foundry. Deus Foundry, creating a god. Yes, we're using human wisdom to create a god. And that's a quote from Azar, the Grand Sage. So, let's go ahead and enter with the party that I currently have.
What is this place? Is this really the way we need to go?
Is it a proper domain?
Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city? The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself. That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two? Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal. But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone. The Fatui under the Doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
It's to help one of their own harbingers become a god after all.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous.
Is that it, though? I've always felt that this Doctor is different from the Academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process.
The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the Doctor being weird is actually normal.
Mm-hmm.
So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer? We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions. One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it.
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger. That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper and ego of his.
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
We've had a few encounters, but none of them were pleasant.
I see. Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation.
You tell Nahida everything you know about the Balladeer.
I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
I'm actually surprised that he wasn't there to meet us when we rescued her. Anyways, go through the passage and reach the Balladeer. Is this... Oh, I was not expecting there to be a room back this way. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys very fast. Oh, I don't have access to my elemental burst right now because I fell off the ledge in that one area. Okay, that's one down. Great. Do this. Give myself a shield.
Allow me.
As for this...
This is bad.
Oh, that's the way forward. Okay, let's go back this way very fast. I thought this was the way forward before, but it turns out that it's not. Huh. Okay, then let's go through this door. And they're drawing our attention to that. But is there anything hidden back this way? I doubt it. So. Oh. I didn't expect there to be a platform right there.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes.
Oh. Cool. Anything else in here that I should be wary of? No? Just making sure. Now this area looks special, doesn't it? Kinda looks similar to where Nahida was being held, but it can't be... well, it's not really
The pattern on the
similar.
ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
Okay, so they want us to go this way. I noticed that there's a Fatui up there. We'll have to fight him. Why are we standing here? Oh,
It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
whoa. This is interesting. So, do I get off here? I could. And I will. I could have kept going though, I think too. So I guess I'll return back there in a bit.
Gather. No more words.
There you go. This ought to defeat him. As for this, rotate. Oh. So, I guess the idea is that, yeah, you rotate it until it glows. Interesting. And now there's another thing up that way. You know what? Let's go back down here first, just in case. back onto this and see if it'll take me that way. No? Okay, it's not taking me that way. I guess I'll go back up here then. Okay, let's zip up there. And kind of look down there just to see if there's anything going on. No, not really. So I can climb up this. Another Fatui. If I freeze him first, then he can't freeze me or put up his shield. Gotcha. Oh.
Pay your dues.
Solidify.
Well, that's unfortunate. I wasn't expecting him to appear.
Order guide you.
Let's do that to at least temporarily stun him.
Embrace the ice.
Oh. Cool. Thanks for the treasure chest. Anything else? No? Another rotation puzzle. One more time? No, 2 more times, maybe. Okay, yeah. And now they want me to go over there to another one of these lift things.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
Okay, so... Oh. That's neat. Come back here. Thank you. Woo. I'm gonna grab that treasure chest. Maybe I can get back to it. Ah, darn. Okay, so if I float over here and land on this, then I can climb back up there, right? Yeah. And here we are. No, I fell off again. Oh, look at this. This is funny. Obviously, you're not supposed to be able to stand on these, but whatever. Okay, I'm back up here again. Just gotta wait for those platforms to rotate around. There we go. This time I won't fall off. I may jump off at some point, if it seems like it's worth it, but... Oh, was I supposed to come here the entire time? I think I understand. I was supposed to do that. Darn, now I feel dumb. If I do this, though, that'll lead to the left, right? Here we go. Yeah, I see a treasure chest over there. And obviously a yellow platform for me to... not a yellow platform, but a yellow story marker to stop at. Here we are. Okay, let's make our way over, fight this guy, and mess with the thing there.
Brace yourselves.
Darn it.
Take flight.
I'm not even gonna bother to put up a shield. Good. Thank you. And rotate. Rotate one more time. Nope. There we go. I have a feeling there's at least one more of those around here somewhere. Probably where this path is leading to, in fact. Make sure there isn't anything down there. Nah, it's just an empty pit. There is another one of these things, though, where you have to rotate the things around, and there's 2 of them. So... I wonder, is there any reason to get on it now, at this point, while it's going this way? Okay, so far I don't think so. Okay, let's jump back over here, and this time rotate this one? No? Oh, I can. Yeah, there we go. No, come back here. Crap. I'm not entirely fond of these platforms, but that's just because sometimes they don't stop when they should. But, anyways. Here we are. I don't think that there's any reason to ride it through there. Of course, I could be wrong.
Hold the line.
No more words.
My apologies.
Hey, you. I think I can defeat this guy before the... Nope.
I guess this is it.
I was gonna say before it's able to pull off his shield, and I did defeat him before he pulled off his shield.
This just be looks like I went too far.
Oh, it's her. There we go.
This is order.
Let's stun her very fast,
Rest and reboot.
and I should be able to win this one too. Darn it, I need to do this. Good. Whew. Anything else? No? And here's what I'm assuming is the final one. Yeah, I just gotta rotate it one more time. And wait a second. Was I wrong? There we go. And now we should be able to access that. I think it's an elevator. Well, now I know it's an elevator. It probably leads to the basement, if I had to guess. Although, this does look like it could go up a ways. So, either way. Okay, it does go up. I wonder if I could use this to heal my characters in here. Okay, good. And now for cutscene.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
That's not a surprise. I've already seen him control the weather.
Oh no. What should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against a Fatui Harbinger with a Gnosis.
Are you nervous, Paimon?
If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous. Aren't you too, Nahida?
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I feel not just nervous, but curious as well.
Curious? Curious about what?
Yeah.
Curious about our fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge. And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood. However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur, so it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge. That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing?
Sure.
Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
We won't lose.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
Oh, really? So, probably a boss fight of some kind? What? Oh. Oh, wow.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
No, I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, He has undoubtedly become a true god now.
So we're too late? The Balladeer has already become a god?
The Balladeer. A long bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Shoki no Kami the Prodigal. I couldn't read the rest of it.
Imposing aura. It really feels like a god's.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this? From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom.
You sure are something. Dishing out compliments at a time like this?
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
So he's still the same old Balladeer on the inside. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it? The exhilaration of such power, and the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nahida wouldn't feel the same things as you!
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
Still the same Balladeer we know.
The strife engraved upon a Gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War. This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power. No wonder your own people have abandoned you, God of Wisdom.
But from now on, Nahida's followers will only continue to increase in number.
Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial. This is where everything ends, Booer. The God of Wisdom. You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat. Come.
Okay, sure.
Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
This ought to be interesting. Defeat.
Sure.
Huh. What the? Oh.
My apologies.
Okay, I can deal damage to him from here. Although, there seems to be... Pick up energy blocks generated during the battle to charge Neo Kasha terminals. So I need to pick up these things to charge up that, but why?
Solidify. I will have
Here, take that.
Hold the line.
And this.
Break the ice.
My endless cycle begins.
Oh, that's not good. I better put up another shield. Whoa. Huh.
Allow me.
Insignificant.
I don't know. This is pretty easy so far. Am I supposed to be hitting his hand right now or something?
Feeble human.
Here. Weird.
Take flight.
Very weird fight. Is there a part 2? Oh, it's kind of laggy. There we go. Oh, there's definitely a part 2. There we go, he's gonna be more mobile now. Give me a second. There we go. I decided to, you know, stop and start the recording again, just in case.
Whirling snow. Stop for a swirl.
Okay, so he's currently invulnerable,
Burn
I
to
think.
oblivion!
No, he is taking damage. But maybe I have to deal damage in specific spots?
Kneel!
That's not good.
Gather!
And why did those things have, there were things on the ground that had HP bars? Anyways, this is a much more intimidating boss fight.
Hold the line.
Tremble!
Especially since I have no idea what to do right now. I don't even know why I did what I just did.
Reality is pain!
Okay, good. Moving on to a different phase. Oh, yikes.
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Boor?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
Oh, good. She fooled them.
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sub-Zerus festivals and Samsara cycles?
Oh, wow.
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
Oh, right then. I was wondering what the purpose of that was. It didn't seem to do anything at the time.
You can't even defeat me in a dream. What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, Traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god. Now, all of Sumeru's wisdom, is at your disposal.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
So are we repeating phase 1 of the fight? No, we're going right to phase 2, aren't we? Not that I mind.
Are you done with your tricks? Can I finally take this as a real battle between gods?
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Boor.
Okay, let's finish this. Maybe. If I can see. There we go. Oh wow, I can play as her. Give me a second though.
The all-knowing God.
I stopped and started the recording again, just in case. I wish I didn't have to do that, but... Oh, I should collect that. Gimme. Oh, it's attacking for me.
Burn to oblivion!
That's cool. So, can I do anything with these? No. Huh. Let's switch to her and see if
I see everything.
I can do anything with her.
Make yourselves at home.
So, oh, there's another one right over there. There we go. The Neo Custom Terminal has enough to use a skill, so
Reality is pain!
I don't know. Did I do? Oh, this is what it is. Darn you. Stop that. Okay, cool.
Good riddance, cruel world.
I got rid of his shield, finally. Wait a second. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to destroy these things?
Allow me.
Huh. Let's go ahead and try that then. You know what? Let's switch to her.
I see everything.
That didn't work. Here. Take that. Never mind, I'm too far away. Then that. Oh, great. Come on. Ah, no.
You God, away!
I panicked. I panicked. I gotta heal.
Your eyes have been opened.
Okay, now I'm ready again. This ought to be a little bit more different now. Maybe. I feel that need to deal as much damage as I can to him in this brief period of time where he doesn't have his shield. May as well get that. It did charge that up a little bit. Whoa. Okay, where is he gonna appear from now? There he is.
Tremble!
No thank you, and I'm out of stamina. Oh, I can collect whatever that is. And now do that, and then hit him with that. That dealt a fair bit of damage.
Reality is pain!
There you go.
Whirling snow.
Ah, no! I'll put up my shield again, just like that. But yeah, I didn't take as much damage as I could have there. Just in case, I'm gonna grab those. Because I don't know if I need them or not. Interesting. That might be the end.
Humans, filthy humans.
I'm assuming that's a Gnosis, right?
No! Wait! Please! Anything but the Gnosis!
Yeah.
That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
Ouch. Kinda deserved it though.
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Oh?
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
We're in another domain.
Huh. This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this.
Polluted? Surely not. It must be due to the forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know?
You tell Nahida all about what you learned in the desert.
Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge.
Makes sense.
She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
Aww. Do you feel sad, Nahida?
I'm just sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us.
That doesn't sound good.
Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions, all the way up to her last breath? She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
By clue, you mean the words, "World, forget me"?
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery. We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with her lucid consciousness. And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person. I
hope we can use that truth to save everybody.
Each of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
That's so scary.
Don't worry. It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear, Paimon. Let's go.
Okay, then, sure. Okay, so I can leave the domain if I wanted to, and I'm assuming I'd be able to easily enter it again. I'm not sure if I want to continue or not. You know what? I'll continue.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling towards. If we lose control over our consciousness, we will fall into madness. So let's make sure the boat stays on course.
Okay. So we should
Wow.
fight these
What are
guys.
these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
They're easy enough. They're not like buffed in any way as far as I can tell. So... Oh! But more are appearing.
Let's move out.
Here,
we
let's
go.
see if I can get, Yeah,
Think
there
you
we
can get
go.
away? Allow me.
And do that. That'll get rid of some of them. This guy's still here, though. Come on, come a little bit closer. Darn it. Figures that he'd get right out of it. Take that. Okay, so I'm assuming we have to get up onto the boat? Maybe? And is there anything back here? I don't see anything back here. This doesn't hurt me, thankfully. I thought it would. So let's go over to that little island over there then, where the Rift Towns are. I didn't really want to have to fight against these things.
Gather.
The game is forcing me to, though. Okay, you. That's enough. And island. Or no, I guess not.
Stabilize.
Really? Okay.
A four-leaf sigil has appeared in the sky.
What? Oh, she's talking about those things you can zip to. I was wondering what she meant by that. That looks really cool. Anyways. Some more Rift Towns? No. Just some hilly churls.
Time for takeoff.
And it sounds like the weather is getting out of control.
Take flight.
Is the boat moving? Or is it just my imagination? Something's moving in the background.
Rebuild.
Whirling snow.
There we go. And I got that. There's... Okay, there's two more. This guy and then one more right around the corner over here. No, darn you. There might be treasure chests on this boat. I'll go check up here very fast. Then again, maybe not. Okay, I'll jump down. Oh,
Allow me.
Whirling
this
snow.
guy. Wasn't expecting to find one of these guys here. Great.
This is order.
Stay stunned. At least for a little bit. Here.
Hold the line.
Now I should be able to keep him stunned long enough to defeat him. Not so much worried about the other enemies as I am him. There we go.
To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first.
Sounds like an idea.
Let's play.
And I'll just take a shortcut here. Let's start.
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
Mm-hmm. Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here.
But to where? Towards whatever that is. I don't know if that's supposed to be like the sun or moon or whatever it is, but...
We'll be arriving at our destination soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Some strange thoughts came from time to time, but I seem to be okay now.
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord Rukkhadevata before?
No. It seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time.
Well, I still believe that she's actually Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, but...
Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her. So, is this the place you were talking about? The base of Irminsul?
Yeah, this is definitely the same place that we've been to before. And we can hear the voices too. I can't dash in here, so it's a very slow run.
Well, this is the place.
Yes, it's the same place from my memories.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right? But the one standing over there is...
Uh-huh.
Is that... me? She looks exactly like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
I'm not, but anyways, I can't believe my eyes. The two of you look almost exactly the same.
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
Oh, okay.
We're of the same nature. Why?
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life in another form. I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years. But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
So this is the connection between you two. Lesser Lord Kusanali and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
That's a great insight. Yes, very good. It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I. I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to will be yours alone. along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The growth of wisdom is like that of a plant. You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
I have faith in Nahida too. She'll definitely become a great Archon.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right? Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this.
I knew it. The Conria cataclysm.
At that time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world, and a form of truth that can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Tevat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of wisdom can't understand?
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone, which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no. How could that happen?
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated.
Oh.
And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox. So, I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
Yeah, I figured it was going there.
Wait, no, I can't.
So you realize what that implies? You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as you've realized just now, removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same. So how can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Boer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
No need to feel so sad, Boer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time, I alone dreamed in this world. In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. Wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
That sucks.
I'm the one who posed this question, yet also the one who sought a solution. Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer, and I shall return all the dreams to the people.
Oh, it's removing Elazar too.
Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
So I'm assuming that the sages that went insane are also being returned to normal. Nahida, are you alright?
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
What are you confused about?
We've just saved the world, right? So why am I crying?
Don't tell me.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad.
Do you still remember what happened just now?
Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Irminsul consciousness from 500 years ago. Then, we removed the remaining pollution from Irminsul.
I had a feeling that Aether would remember anyways. She's forgotten her. Did I manage to remember because I'm not from this world?
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Paimon doesn't seem to remember either. Has everybody really forgotten Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? Should I tell them the truth? Oh? What's that sound? I feel super sleepy. That's not good. What exactly is going on? Who was that at the very end? The doctor?
Huh? That sound. Traveler, Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods. This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them. I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
He wants the Gnosis back or whatever, right?
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru. Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages. A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world. Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension, that of time. So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals.
Okay.
That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
It's an insult to the very concept of life. Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. It can't be broken on a whim.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
Since you are in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment? It was my experiment. So why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then? Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials. For example, the Gnosis.
Yep, just like I thought.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that electro-gnosis in battle.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence. I understand your scheme, but... what if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the God of Wisdom. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter. Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time. Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on your part. Yes, how very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked. What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
How is she gonna know that he really did it, though?
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead. But what I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
Exactly.
I can see your remaining honesty.
Oh, what's she doing?
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have please wait!
You'll make this moment count.
You will regret this!
Okay.
Well, have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. There won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Of course, I have no interest in being rejected by this city for a third time. Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker? Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
People exchanging knowledge with the God of Wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the God of Wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
Huh. I wonder, have we ever heard that before?
Huh?
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the truth of this world. Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
I wonder if we'll get to hear it, or if it'll just cut away. It's cutting away. Secrets and dark truths flow to the mind of the wise, then everything falls silent. Several days later.
Together! Okay. Wake him up. Are you awake? Kale says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Good morning, Paimon.
Good morning! How are you feeling today?
Pretty good.
Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tighnari can stop us from going out now, right?
That's right. On that day, we lost consciousness in battle. When we woke up, we found ourselves in Gandharvaville, and Tighnari and Kale were looking after us. I heard that it was Sino who brought us here. Tighnari complained that Sino was always sending people to him, but he has taken great care of us. After completely exhausting ourselves, we had a good rest here. After a few days, we finally recovered enough to be able to go back out. From what Tighnari and Kale have said, the Akasha has been turned off completely, and the people of Sumeru will no longer rely on it. Such a big change will certainly affect people's lives, but it will definitely be a good thing.
Come on, Traveler, let's go!
Okay. So, they want us to go over there, and I just want to see again, just one more time. Yeah, I still have to complete this quest that I'm currently on, but you know, I think I will save that for the next video, even though I have a feeling that it'll probably be the end of this whole thing. You know what? Never mind, I'll do it.
Good morning. Looks like you're awake.
Yep, yep!
Good morning, Kale.
I prepared some breakfast today. Please have a taste. I hope you'll like it.
It's nice to have you here so we can eat something yummy.
It doesn't really look appealing to me, but...
Well, now that I've recovered from Alizar, I'm feeling better than ever. I can even prepare 4 or 5 meals a day now.
And Paimon bets they're all delicious.
You enjoy a yummy breakfast with Kale, who's been waiting for you.
Oh, by the way, someone brought a letter for you after you went to sleep last night.
Paimon hasn't already read it?
Nope. Paimon wanted to read the letter with you after you woke up. So Paimon didn't open it. Alright, let's read it now. Oh, it's from Milu. Ahem. We're going to hold a feast at the Grand Bazaar and celebrate Sino's reinstatement as the General Mahamatra. As heroes of Sumeru, please be sure to attend. I'll wait for you. The date of the banquet is written on the back. It's in 2 days.
Oh, I've also heard that you've become heroes here as well. That's amazing.
It's really not that amazing. We were just doing our part.
Sometimes I'm really envious of strong and confident people like you.
But you're amazing too, Kale.
Oh, you're embarrassing me.
Anyway, let's go to the Grand Bazaar to have a look.
Oh, before you leave, be sure to inform Master Tighnari.
I wonder... Yeah, I'm starting to rethink whether or not I actually want to continue this. I don't know how much longer it'll be. Hello?
Good
There we go.
morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
How's your wound, Tighnari?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
Well, from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy with work again.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia. For now, I only need to tend to my Forest Watcher duties.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better, everything else started to recover too.
Yes, but there are still some residual effects. The withering is one example. Though it won't spread anymore, the existing zones won't just disappear. We forest rangers will still need to do the work.
I appreciate that's a lot to ask.
By the way, we have some good news. Sino got his position back.
This news is hardly new. He had already mentioned it to me before.
Huh? You mean he was already here? Why didn't he come to say hi to us?
He visited once, but he was afraid of disturbing you while you were resting. He just asked me a few questions and left.
Then you probably already know all about the celebration feast.
Celebration feast? No, I haven't heard anything about that.
Huh? But didn't Nilu say in her letter that they would celebrate Sino? He didn't tell you?
Huh.
Perhaps, or alternatively, he doesn't know about it either.
Oh, that makes sense.
Come to think of it, Sino doesn't seem like the type who'd enjoy a celebration feast.
I guess Nilu's only planning on telling him once festivities are underway.
You and Kale are both Sino's close friends. Why don't you come to the feast with us?
Kala has taken over some of my tasks these days. I don't think she'll have time for it. Not to mention me. You see, some VIPs have come to the forest recently.
Huh? VIPs? Very important Paimons?
Well, technically speaking, they are former VIPs. The sages involved in recent incidents have begun their training in the Avidia forest, and the people they had previously imprisoned have all been released.
Huh?
Is your master alright?
Yes, he's a little weak, but he isn't injured and his condition is stable. Lesser Lord Kusanali, in her boundless mercy, has decided to spare Azar and the other wrongdoers.
Oh no.
Supposedly, they were ashamed of their shallow ideologies and have decided to dedicate the rest of their lives to cultivating wisdom in the Avidia forest.
I'm sorry, but Azar deserves to be locked up.
When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusanali had defeated the Balladeer and saved Irminsul, they were shocked at first, but also became happy, feeling that the sacred light guiding them on the path of discovering wisdom had begun to shine once again. As a result, work has increased for the forest rangers.
That sounds really exhausting.
There's nothing we can do, really. But that's another topic. Back to the matter at hand. Are you two planning to head out?
Ah, right! We're here to request permission to head out. Would that be okay?
You've recovered well. You may go, but be careful.
Yay! Will do!
Okay. It's unfortunate that the Grand Sage is still out and about, but maybe he has changed. So now we've got to go over to Sumeru City. I think teleporting here will be fastest.
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished telling things up here. Well, except for the guests.
Is a simple reply really that much to ask of our guests? It's affecting our arrangements.
Oh, it'll be fine. Besides, it never hurts to get things ready in advance.
I was thinking the same thing. The feast will be held sooner or later, right?
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon.
We got your letters, so here we are!
You're the best. The other guests haven't even replied yet.
Huh? Are we the only ones that have arrived?
Yeah, I had someone deliver letters to all of our guests. But maybe everyone is still busy with other things.
Look, I get it. Sumeru is in an extremely important period of transition right now, but even if your friends are important figures, they shouldn't just ignore your request like this. Nilou is Sumeru's #1 celebrity, after all.
Of course, you're right.
You have no idea how happy I am to talk to people with good taste.
If you consider enjoying Nilou's dances having good taste, then almost everybody has good taste. Because Paimon thinks everybody will love her performance.
That's right. We all think she's amazing too. Nilou is an absolute favorite among those of us who frequent the Grand Bazaar. For Outlanders, you have a great eye. Master Zubair, let's have a vote for the most outstanding audience members next time. I think these two may win.
Nonsense. It is not for us to determine the value of an audience. But indeed, we could try giving gifts to people with particularly good taste. I heard there's a device in Fontaine called a camera that can record people's appearances as pictures. Such pictures would make superb gifts.
Ooh, good idea. I wonder where we can find one.
An interesting idea.
I don't want you giving pictures of me to everyone. I'm satisfied just being able to perform here.
There's always a lot going on at the Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, and that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Okay, we'll go around and check.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in Sumeru is going now.
Do you know where everybody is?
When I wrote the letters, I heard that Dia was in Port Ormos, and Alhaitham was at the Academia. As for Sino, we've only heard that he appears at the Academia from time to time. I'm not too sure about Rahman's whereabouts. My guess is that he's with Dia. As for Dunyarzad, I just hope she's feeling better. I sent her a letter, but I was afraid of disturbing her. If you have time, please ask about her for me.
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler.
Okay. With them sending me all over the place here now, I'm definitely thinking I'm going to be stopping, because I have a feeling that this could go on for another 30 minutes or so. So yeah, thanks for watching. The next time I play, I'll probably finish off the Archon quest here and then start working on the Fabulous Fungus Frenzy quest, timed event. Because there isn't very much time left on that. And I'm just not going to do the Aranara stuff in the next video, so... Anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!